every other lap. And after each sprint, the last rider, according to the position of their rear wheel on the finishing line, is eliminated. Katrien de Klerk of Belgium, Amelie Olsen, Yareli Acevedo Mendoza of Mexico, Nafasat Kozlieva. Those are the riders who have been eliminated to this point. And they're bunching up tightly here with another sprint coming up around this corner, and then somebody's going to be eliminated at the finish line here. They slide up the track, spread across the track to try and inch as far forward as possible. And let's see who's going to be tabbed here. That is Kristina Berlova of the Czech Republic, who is the next to be taken out of the race. Meanwhile, Jen Valente of the U.S. leading most of the laps so far. Another sprint coming up. Jen Valente in the blue, continuing to lead the way. And it is Yan Kao of China who is the one eliminated here in the most recent lap. Down to 13 riders on a sprint lap. 6 riders have been eliminated. They get more shoulder to shoulder and side by side the closer they get to the finish line to avoid being that last rider in the line, the one who is taken out of the race. It looks like Bakakova of Slovakia, who was the last there. Now it's going to be the Spaniard, Laura Rodriguez Cordero, who's eliminated here. So down to 8 riders. It's still Valente at the very front here, with another sprint coming up. Sophie Lewis of Great Britain has been staying near the American Valente in a white jersey. And here are the riders fighting to not beat the last one at the back. Oh, and there's a crash. And a crash taking down 2 riders. It is the Canadian for one that went down. Sarah Van Dam. Elisa Politz is taken out. But she's not that rider. That is Silvia Zanardi of Italy who went down. Politz was the rider who was the last across the line, so she was eliminated according to the rules of the race. But Zanardi taken out by the crash of Sophie Lewis. So a rider from Italy and from Canada, both going down here. And now it's down to this. 4 riders left. Race neutralized, though, because of that crash. So it looks like they are allowing the Italian to get back on here. Now, lucky more riders didn't go down. The Aussie and the rider from Great Britain as well. Sophie Lewis doing a tremendous job to stay upright there. So they let the crashed riders get back on and back into the mix. Sarah Van Dam of Canada and also Silvia Zanardi of Italy. They are both back in here. 6 riders left to go. Well, what kind of shape are they in after crashing like that? Probably running on adrenaline right now, but potentially banged up as well. And the race commences officially once again. 6 riders left to go. Valente of the U.S. still at the front. Sophie Lewis of Great Britain sitting in second. The rider from Switzerland, Michelle Andres, in third. She's in that red jersey. And then the Canadian who crashed in fourth, Sarah Van Dam. Sprint coming up here on this lap. bunching tightly together here. Half a dozen riders fighting for space near the front. And it looks like it's Van Dam, the Canadian who crashed. No elimination. No elimination. And we are going to continue the race. No one eliminated there. So the elimination coming up here on this next sprint. Apparently it was too close to call, so no one was eliminated. Instead, we're going to sprint here for an elimination. And this more obvious here, Sarah Van Dam, the Canadian, goes out. A valiant effort to stay in it, but perhaps compromised too much by the crash a short time ago. So really, it's been the U.S. and Great Britain, the two strongest in this field. Jennifer Valente of the U.S. and Sophie Lewis of Great Britain. Down to 5. Another sprint coming up on this lap. Sylvia Zanardi, who's already won a medal here tonight. In the blue, trying to get back up into the group, and ooh, that was close too. It's going to be the Swiss rider, Michelle Andres. She goes out. That was a very close one, leaving us with 4 riders left to go. The U.S., Great Britain, the Netherlands, and Italy. It seems destined to be a battle between Sophie Lewis of Great Britain and Jen Valente of the U.S. Here comes the Italian, Silvia Zanardi, looking for her second medal of the night, but also coming off the crash a moment ago. Working her way up the track, and the rider from the Netherlands will be taken out here. Lonneke Uneken leaving us with the final 3. Valente, Lewis, and Zanardi. Sprint lap. These 3 are going to take medals. But what color will they be? What order? Zanardi moving up on the outside. All of a sudden, the rider from Great Britain, Sophie Lewis, kind of boxed out. And she is going to get the bronze medal here. So Sophie Lewis, who was in second most of the race, gets the bronze. And now it's the battle for the gold between Italy and the U.S. Jen Valente, the Olympic champion in the Omnium from Tokyo. Her first ever Olympic gold medal, leading most of the laps in this race here tonight. Silvia Zanardi of Italy, looking for her second medal of the night, having crashed a short time ago. But can she spring the upset on the final lap of this elimination race? Jen Valente